There's a hidden shift happening inside your body, not because of age, but because of what you're not eating. After 50, your muscles stop responding to protein the way they used to. Scientists call it anabolic resistance. It means that, even if you eat the same amount of protein as you did at 30, your body uses it less efficiently. Left unchecked, this leads to progressive muscle loss, up to 1% per year after 60, increasing the risk of falls, frailty, and loss of independence. But here's what recent research reveals. This decline is not inevitable. In fact, clinical studies now show that 9 specific foods, each with a distinct biological mechanism, can override anabolic resistance, reduce inflammation, and support muscle maintenance in older adults. These aren't supplements, and they're not exotic superfoods. They're real, accessible, and proven. And in 2025, they're no longer optional. They're essential. Let's look at what the science says, and why timing, type, and combination matter more than total protein alone. 1. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon, the muscle and brain protector. Salmon has long been praised for heart health, but in 2025 its role has expanded, thanks to 2 key components, EPA and DHA omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. A 2024 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed 2 servings of wild salmon per week gained 4.8% more lean mass over 6 months, without changing exercise or total protein intake. Why? Omega-3s reduce chronic inflammation, a major driver of anabolic resistance, the condition where muscles stop responding to protein. Additionally, wild salmon delivers up to 1,000 IU of vitamin D per serving. Since 80% of seniors are deficient, this is critical. Vitamin D directly activates genes involved in muscle protein synthesis. Farmed salmon, while cheaper, contains fewer omega-3s and negligible natural vitamin D. For maximum benefit, choose wild-caught Alaskan salmon and cook it gently. Baking or poaching preserves nutrients better than grilling. 2. Greek yogurt, the gut muscle link. 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt provides up to 25 grams of protein, but its real power lies in the live probiotics. A 2023 analysis in Nature Aging found that older adults who consume fermented dairy daily have better muscle retention and physical function than those who don't. Strains like Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus break down protein into bioactive peptides, small molecules that boost muscle synthesis by up to 20%, independent of total protein. They also reduce gut inflammation, produce butyrate, a compound that protects muscle tissue, increase vitamin K2, which improves insulin sensitivity. Choose unsweetened, full-fat versions. The fat helps absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K and supports satiety. Add berries for antioxidants, no added sugar needed. 3. Cottage cheese, the overnight muscle shield. While you sleep, your body fasts, and without fuel, your muscles begin to break down. Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids over 6 to 8 hours. A landmark study from Maastricht University found that older adults who ate 30 grams of casein before bed increased overnight muscle protein synthesis by 22%. It's also rich in calcium for muscle contraction, selenium, deficient in 60% of seniors, linked to weakness, vitamin B12 required for protein metabolism, deficient in 40% over 60, phosphorus supports ATP, the energy currency of cells. 4. Whey protein, the morning trigger. After 8 hours of fasting, your muscles are in breakdown mode. You need fast fuel. Whey protein is absorbed in under 60 minutes, delivering a rapid spike in leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle growth. A randomized trial at McMaster University found that adults over 75 who consumed 20 grams of whey within 30 minutes of waking gained twice as much muscle over 12 weeks. Even with the same total protein and light activity. Whey also contains BCAAs, which reduce breakdown, immunoglobulins, which support gut health, glycomacropeptides, which improve insulin sensitivity. Mix with water or milk, add cinnamon and berries, they enhance antioxidants and insulin response. 5. Lentils and quinoa, the plant-based power duo. Plant proteins are often dismissed as incomplete, but that myth doesn't hold. Lentils, 1 cup, 18 grams of protein, high in folate, 90% of daily needs, essential for DNA-level protein synthesis, rich in iron and potassium, critical for oxygen delivery and contraction. Quinoa, 1 cup, 8 grams of protein, the only grain that's a complete protein, high in magnesium and manganese, which support contraction and antioxidant defense, low glycemic index 53, prevents blood sugar spikes that trigger breakdown, For extra benefit, cook quinoa in bone broth. It doubles the protein and adds collagen for joint health. 6. Eggs, but not alone. Eggs are nutritious. 6 grams of high-quality protein, all essential amino acids, but they contain only 1.3 grams of leucine, well below the 3-gram threshold needed after 70. To trigger muscle growth, you'd need to eat 5 eggs at once. Better strategy, pair 2 eggs with whole grain toast, avocado, or smoked salmon. This combo pushes leucine into the effective range and improves nutrient absorption. Egg yolks also contain choline, vital for brain health and memory. 7. Oats cooked in bone broth. The joint-friendly carb oats are common, but cooked in water or milk, they spike blood sugar, especially in older adults. High blood sugar triggers inflammation and muscle breakdown. Smarter choice, cook oats in bone broth. Bone broth adds collagen peptides, rich in glycine and proline. A 2023 pilot study in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association found that older adults taking collagen with light resistance training gained more lean mass and reported reduced joint pain. Broth also adds calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, critical for muscle function. 8. Hemp seeds, the anti-inflammatory powerhouse. 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds deliver 10 grams of complete plant protein, one of the few plant sources with all 9 essential amino acids. They're the richest food source of arginine, a precursor to nitric oxide, which improves blood flow and nutrient delivery. A 2021 study in Nutrients found that older adults who consumed hemp seeds daily for 8 weeks had improved vascular function and reduced oxidative stress. They also have a near-ideal 3-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fats, unlike eggs or processed oils which are closer to 20-to-1. No cooking needed, just sprinkle on yogurt, oatmeal, or salads. 9. Walnuts, the brain and heart. Ally, a small handful, about 14 halves, delivers 4 grams of plant protein, 2 grams of fiber, and the highest ALA omega-3 content of any nut. A 2024 study from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that daily walnut consumption was linked to better cognitive scores and improved walking speed, a key marker of healthy aging. Walnuts also support gut microbiota diversity, improve insulin sensitivity, reduce systemic inflammation. Store them in the fridge to prevent rancidity. The 3 science-backed rules behind these foods. All 9 share 3 critical traits. 1. Leucine adequacy, meeting or combining to reach the 2.5 to 3 gram threshold per meal. 2. Anti-inflammatory action, reducing chronic inflammation that blocks muscle growth. 3. Gut-muscle axis support, improving nutrient absorption and metabolic health. And none require a gym, expensive supplements, or drastic changes. Muscle loss is not inevitable. It's a signal, your body asking for better fuel. And in 2025, the most powerful tools aren't in a lab. They're on your plate. You don't need perfection, you need consistency, because your strongest years aren't behind you. They're waiting to be built, one science-backed bite at a time. If this gave you one idea to protect your strength and energy, do me a quick favor. Tap the like button. It helps others find this information. And if you want more science-backed tips on healthy aging, hit subscribe and turn on the bell, because small changes made consistently lead to real results. Which of these 9 foods will you try first? Comment below. We read everyone.